What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Catloco. So if your pistons look like this, but you want it to look like this, stay tuned. Right now I'm doing a dual LS swap on my 77 two-door Caprice and my 86 four-door Caprice. Originally this is going to be my 6.0 swap, and that was going to be my LS 5.3 turbo swap. But now we're doing a dual turbo LS swap. So go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit that like, and click that bell to stay notified on the newest videos. So let me start off by saying this video is mainly for people doing a sloppy mechanics dirty swap style build. And what I mean by that is the only thing you're changing is your springs and cam, just the top end. You're not touching the bottom end at all. So if you're that kind of person or one of those people doing that type of swap, this is more for you. But I'm gonna show you both ways. And on this engine, on cleaning it up like normal people, you know, I started looking at videos of how people clean these pistons, because these things don't come off easy. So I went ahead and did like what I saw on YouTube. I got me some WD-40 and got me some of those green Scotch Brights. I got green and blue. Like many people, of course, you're gonna need some of this for your heads and maybe your block. I bought this. Then I bought some of the Scotch Brights from Walmart. Picked a pack of this. Pick up these. This is what the majority of people are using. These type of dish cleaning pads, Scotch Brights. Using the green part. I even bought this like shower scrubber, super scrubber, to see if maybe this will work. So let's try it their way first, and then I'll show you my way. This non-aerosol WD-40. I picked some of this up, but then I also had this. This is also WD-40, but this is the machine and engine degreaser foaming spray. So a lot of people like the gasket remover because it was foamed, but WD-40 actually makes a foaming spray for a job like this. So I'm gonna start by, you want to bring it up to TDC, something like this. So we'll go ahead and try that on the first cylinder, and then I'll go ahead and spray this on cylinder number 3. So I'll go ahead and put the WD-40 on there. And I'm gonna shake up the can. And right away you can kind of see the walls. Got super clean. So put some of that in there. And then we'll just wait a few minutes and then come back. So what I also did, I bought these plastic razor blades. So on the one on the WD-40, actually works. It's not doing bad. So, I mean, it's not bad. And I really don't want to use a razor, but if we do it their way, they take a pad like this, look like it's working a little bit. So the part where I use the razor blade is working a little better. So I mean, it's not bad. Put some more, let it sit. Then on the foaming side, get it clean side. I mean, it's doing a decent job. So I say if you do it this way, I say a good 20 minutes probably per cylinder. You may get it like close to that clean maybe, or this clean. So yeah, doing it that way, it takes some time and elbow grease. And that's just like a waste of time right there. Try one of these pads. Starting to look better. Anyway, so you can do it this way. The problem is I'm doing 2 inches at once, and I want it to look like that and not that. So let me show you the ways I do it. So like I said, if you're doing, basically people do these builds in 2 ways. Number 1, the sloppy mechanics method, or number 2, more like SPP TV, Sweatpants Posse up in Canada. So if you're doing it the SPP TV, more like the full rebuild, like the shit horse build, this is my number 1, and this is how I'm going to do mine. After I do the step I'm going to show you, chem dip. You let your pistons sit in this overnight, basically. It'll look brand new. Second option people do is oven cleaner. If you're doing the more full custom rebuild, they let this sit on for 15 minutes and then hose it off and then dilute it up with water. Personally, we're working with pistons and cylinders. I don't like to use water. That's why I'm using something oil-based like WD-40. Of the best methods is number 1, chem dip, 2, oven cleaner. But oven cleaner can be dangerous on aluminum, so you want to be careful when you're working with heads and pistons. And then, so number 3, which I'm not going to show you today, are 3M Roll-Lock disc, the white ones, especially on the heads for aluminum. I'll probably use the Roll-Lock disc on my mating surfaces along with a razor blade to clean up where the head sits. But the best way that I've found so far is basically using the same method but in a smarter way, and that's Scotch-Brites. So you can actually buy the Scotch-Brite in like a hook and loop style of your red or your green. Your green's gonna be more coarser than the red. So we're gonna start out using this. So that's my way of doing it, smarter. is doing a dot on a pad on my little screwdriver, or my little impact wrench. Option number 2 for my method: wire cut brush. Basically, I'm going to use the same oil method, but I'm going to use either the green pads, Scotch-Brites, or just a wire brush. Now, only use this if you plan on doing a complete rebuild, because these little bristles that break apart, you don't want in your engine. So either tape off all your cylinders that you're not working on, or put some like rags or something in it, and then clean each one, seal it, clean each one, seal it, clean it, seal it, clean, seal it. Just because when this breaks down, you may get like little sand or dust residue from these bristles. So to be safe, I would still do it. For me, I really don't care, just because these pistons are coming out, this whole block's getting cleaned again. So it's not a big deal for me. So use this method if you're doing a full rebuild before you tear it down completely. If you're doing like a dirty swap, slot mechanics build, this is the method for you. Buy one of those pads on your impact or your drill, and Scotch-Brite bristles. So I'm just put some more WD-40 on this. So the amount of time, you can see how much we got off. So you got that right there. Mind you, it's a lot harder doing it one hand. So you can see the amount of time, what, in like 5 minutes or less, we took to get down to this far. So let me show you the Scotch-Brite method. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this down real quick. I'm actually gonna hit the pad on this real quick. So obviously this is my favorite method of doing it. Well, let me go ahead and pull this one up and we'll do the same thing just with the pad. And like I said, I'm doing this one hand, so it's a lot harder doing this one-handed. There you go. So you guys doing the cleaning the pistons. By far, this is probably my favorite, next to the Chem Dip. That took seconds, literally, compared to that. So just a little bit. This is a lot quicker. And obviously you can combine that with this. You're getting those corners you can't really get with the other one. There you go. Now see, you get that shine between using the Scotch-Brite pad and like a drill on a wire brush. That's my quickest combination right now to make it look pretty much like that when I'm done. So I hope this helped you guys. Like always, remember to like, comment, definitely subscribe, share if you want. Peace.